Well, first of all, shout out to all the wonderful people of Argentina. I haven't been there yet, but I'm getting my dancing shoes on. You know what I'm saying?
We are
Come down
expecting
there,
you. We are expecting you.
you know, tango with y'all, eat some steak with y'all, hang out with y'all. Looking forward to it.
Okay, hi, my name is Elian Aguilar. I'm from Argentina, Latin America, for Malditos Nerds Infobae. How are you?
Good, man. How you doing?
Hi, Bokeem. Thank you for your time and congratulations for the new premiere of Halo Season 2. Are you excited for the premiere?
I am. I'm excited to see how it is received.
Okay, you work on major franchises, big hit television series, even independent project. What caught your attention to be in this project of Halo?
I love science fiction. Science fiction is my favorite genre of film. And I haven't had a whole lot of opportunities to be involved in a science fiction project. So I was immediately compelled. 500 years in the future. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, and did you know the video game? Have you played it?
I never really played it, but a lot of my friends are what I like to call a Halo heads, meaning they play for hours and hours and hours and hours. And I would just, hang out with them, relax, and watch them play Halo. Because to me, the game, it resembled like a movie or a TV series. The scope is very cinematic, So I would have fun just watching them play,
And how did you craft this character, Soren 66, once you received the first script of the series? How do you manage to create this character? Any movie, any character for another franchise in particular?
Soren, to me, on the page, on the script, in the script, on the script page, reminded me of me when I was in like my early 20s, or my late teens, my early 20s. He had this kind of way of looking at life that reminded me of myself many, many years ago. And, that was the impetus for the direction I went in with the character.
Okay, and how this character evolved between the season 1 and season 2?
During the time in between season 1 and season 2 that the audience would be privy to Soren's activities, he has complacent about what's going on in the galaxy as a whole. He's a little bit more relaxed and feels like maybe everything is okay. Not necessarily retired, but almost like semi-retirement, and he's not really paying attention. He doesn't have his finger on the pulse of what's going on galactically. He's just comfortable. I mean, the man has accomplished quite a bit, and he feels like it's time for him to enjoy everything that he's put so much time and energy.
And how do you prepare? Because it's quite a physical character. Did you have a training? How was it? How was that?
Try to get the right amount of sleep, man. That's very important. And you got to be in the gym. And meditation is good too. And, just make sure you get your cardio in. So that's very important because the wardrobe is heavy. It's heavy, physically heavy. So if you don't have a certain amount of cardio, you're not going to be responding correctly. Yeah.
Okay. And how is your relationship with the rest of the cast? Because this is a team story. There's a lot of characters and everything is about the relationship between them. How was that the mood in the set? And do you have any funny story about this group?
Everybody in the cast is the kind of person that you want to hang out with, even if you weren't working with them. Every single member of the core cast is just a dynamite person. So that makes it a little easier to deal with the challenges of the scenes. Most of the scenes are challenging. There's very few scenes that aren't like hard. So yeah, everybody's awesome. We all get along great. I'm like the least funny, I think, person. The most funny people are Yaren, Pablo, Danny Sapani, Kate. Actually, everybody's got a great sense of humor, but those four are like, they should just do a comedy with the four of them. You know, yeah.
Okay, and Halo comes in a time with a lot of good adaptations from video games in the screen. For example, The Last of Us on TV series and Super Mario Bros. in movies, in movie theater. Do you have any opinion about this? Because we had a very rough time before that.
Adapting video games to screen has always been a perilous endeavor. And they haven't gotten it right most of the time. I think they crack the code, and you're just gonna start seeing it nonstop now. A great IP is a great IP, and with technology advancing, we're able to bring some of these storylines that exist in video games to the screen. You're just gonna see it more and more. Me, I'm happy that I have a stake in Halo. Yeah.
Perfect. And the last one, what can you tell the people how to expect on this second series of Halo, and in particular from Latin American, Argentinian people?
Well, first of all, shout out to all the wonderful people of Argentina. I haven't been there yet, but I'm getting my dancing shoes on. You know what I'm saying?
We are expecting you.
Tango with y'all, eat some steak with y'all, hang out with y'all. Looking forward to it. I think that you can expect the stakes to be raised. The stakes are going to be raised. The scope is going to be expanded beyond just, the core characters, the UNSC, the enemy. The scope in general is expanding to a more galactic scope. You can expect to meet new characters that you're going to be completely entertained by, and the actors playing these new characters are fantastic. You can expect some loss as well. There will be loss. And you can expect some great VFX, CGI, wonderful action sequences, and you can expect to want more. It's gonna leave you wanting more.
Perfect. Thank you for your time, Bokeem. We are very excited here in Latin America and Argentina for this second season of Halo, and good luck.
Thank you, sir. Same to you.